Raffi was adjusting accordingly, but Ling Ling had layers to go even further beyond that. And I really wish I led that up with something Dragon Ball related, but instead we're going to be getting into game number 1 here, the Red versus Don. Don playing so well against Raffi before, but going to end up losing that set. Meanwhile, the Red had a bit of a rougher time against Hawk, but bringing it all the way back here to lose his top 8, definitely finding his footing in the loser's run.
Yep. Oh my God. I kind of liked how he how that explosion really just kind of stopped all those up airs. Now again, like we've been seeing Don being a very very high aggressive kind of again a high octane kind of player.
Yep.
Really going for a lot of these combos. The cape really just came out really well there. And oh my God, as I say it, I like the nair. Almost continue that with
I
the
like
grab.
the fact that Don realized he didn't have the time to get back down and reset for that falling up air. A lot of times people try to go for something too big and cash out, and it'll cost them. Don't leave any damage left on the table. He was almost perfect on his delayed timing there to get the grab armor so he can get through that grenade, but he had already back throw him, so it wasn't going to do anything bad. And it doesn't even hurt to stale that back throw at this point, because you know that you've already used the 1 for stage position. You'd rather go for an edge guard on Snake than, if it's not going to kill, because Snake is so heavy.
Definitely, agreed. The up smash, spot dodge and dabs on him for the kill. I like that. Quick little dash come out from Don. So, again, this is definitely... Don's the type of player that, if he can get that 1 stock lead, this is, such a juicy moment for him. If he gets the percentage going, it's really the lead's gonna increase a lot bigger than what
It's what we're used to saying about Snakes in general. Oh, yes. The hidden missile coming in and throwing Don off a little bit there. He's been so good at, he was timing the capes consistently. I think he thought that the Red was going to go for that on a little loop to bait around the cape that time. Instead, just kind of falling asleep at the wheel. And this is that aggressive play I was talking about with the Red before. Very different than that of the style we're used to seeing a Pelka. That frame 1 grenade get to close out so many combos if Don can't get him in early, but that's pretty much what you have to deal with in this matchup.
Good uppie there.
Risky uppie, but it definitely worked. Get out of there quickly before you get hit by that C4.
Pushes him back. All right.
I like it. Again, just keep forcing Snake off stage. You want to get him while he's in disadvantage, and as the game has evolved, you see how the Snakes have been able to avoid that again and again, even with the high Cypher recoveries. You know what they're going for, but in landing directly on top of his C4 too, actually scaring Don out of there.
Smart, and got the explosion anyways.
That was a huge hitbox on that.
Really
I did not think that was going to kill him from where he was.
I don't think Don did either.
Oh my God,
the fair spike. This is some money right now. Tried to go for it again. Tried to end it all.
Yeah, delaying that. Very smart option. Once again, going for that B-reverse grenade to get back on stage. Really throws off your timing, especially with the fact grenade's in hand. But he's going to get the anti-air he's looking for.
So, this is a rough spot for Don right now. Again, nobody ever wants to be behind a Snake. Because, all of a sudden now, trades are just devastating.
Exactly.
It is not fun.
We were talking about before with Don, with the fact that he had that lead, he's going to be able to rack up so much more. But with the shoes on the other foot, there's just so much that Snakes get off of being in the lead with the fact that you constantly have to trade with them, and they're way heavier than you, so they don't have to worry about dying as nearly as early as you.
Exactly. Oh, good parry. Good double parry. The jab's coming out, retaking stage control. There's no explosives right now on the stage for Snake.
No, I think he just dropped one as he came back in. There's a grenade, and looking for the high recovery. No, he did drop the C4. It wasn't a grenade, it was a C4.
I saw that too. Don Shake said he's not a fan of that. Not a fan.
Yeah, realizing he got caught by that. That is after really taking away the lead that he was holding there. He was starting to bring it back. Well, one mistake cost him.
That's just like before. You can do so well, but when both these guys are playing at such top tier, you have to be 100%.
Oh my God, the chat bombarding Twisted right now for trying to preemptively call things. I tell you right now, you can't make early calls. As a commentator myself, if I say anything, the person's gonna die.
Yeah, we all know it. Yeah, we all know it just doesn't work.
The Twitch chat curses work too.
Listen, I like, and guys, it's home improvement tool time with Tim Allen right now as Don switches over to the Mario, or not the, is it Mario Maker? It is Mario.
It is Mario Maker. I'm gonna say, all right, so let's look really closely. If you look at the stands right under the screen in the back, you can almost see the neighbor sticking his head over the top there. For those of you who actually understood that reference, congrats, you're old.
Yeah, good, exactly. Congrats, you also were up in the morning at 3 a.m.
Yes, he told you. I told you, Anvil. I knew you were older than 20.
Yeah, you
Oh, he didn't get the reference.
You
All
didn't
right.
get the reference?
Confirmed young blood.
My God. All right, so the guy from the Shaggy Dog was in a TV show. Okay, sorry.
Oh, almost getting that forward smash on his way back up. This is looking similar to last stock, but there we go. Just barely avoiding the up tilt himself, but to get to punish that with his own up smash.
And so, again, let's see if Don can get, just a really nice. Oh, I was just about to say a grab into some combos right now. Oh my God, the double explosions. I wish it did more shield damage to Snake.
Agreed. Yeah. Why is it that apparently Snake has like titanium level skin that he's allowed to just hold all of these explosions?
Somebody's got the flak jacket perk from Call of Duty. Like, it's okay. No worries.
God.
We're good.
It's okay. Chit Chat just referred to it as Mr. Rogers, and I'm sorry, Chit Chat. You got to hold a ban for that one.
Yeah. You went way too old for us. Like, you could have at least said Blue's Clues, but you went with Mr. Rogers. So,
Lane, you know Raffy's here. That's like the third time you said that. Stop it. All right, trying to go for a fair to go for big damage, and the Red trying to reciprocate as well with his own. I mean, fair to nair is just so much damage, especially if you could get the last lingering drag down to go for a dash attack too. You may always, people assume it's like Snake just mostly gets a lot of what they do off of these grenade plays. But the Red is one of those people who just maximizes that combo damage.
Yes, very much so.
Oh, he was looking for the tech. He was absolutely looking for a tech chase, but only getting the very softest hit of that nair.
Yeah, I really, this now is the second set of watch with the Red. I really do like his Snake play. I really like the extra aggression. It's a lot more fun to watch. I mean, it's not even like I would say, traditional Snake play isn't fun to watch. You just, it's a little bit more step 1, step 2, step 3.
Yep. Oh, just barely missing the timing of going for the layered option there. He's a big fan of going for these rocket propulsions of some kind, whether it be the mortar or the Nikita.
Yeah. And
then going for the forward smash coverage. And it's a good way to bait somebody to jump a little bit early too, because then he could go for either up air or an up tilt.
Yeah, that was a little scary for Don when he missed that first cape. I wasn't sure how Red was going to capitalize on that. Didn't really do too much, but Don's still making it back. Hasn't really gotten much on this new stock though, so this could be really good for Red if he can close it out. Oh my God, I really like the little B reverse fireball like that to kind of float down below stage. That was just very tricky.
Anything to adjust timing on an opponent is so important.
Yeah, very slick.
And you see Don's got to be very careful. He's playing with literal fire, standing near that C4 right now.
Yeah, and that's how he lost us the last stock before. Oh my God, I was waiting for it.
Yeah, and he just got perfect. He just got back to the platform to avoid it. Get a Nikita, but instead he's going to be met with a cape once again. And perfectly good option there. Gonna cash it out with some damage.
Yeah, and now Don has all of a sudden really milked the second stock of his. I don't blame him at all for doing the fireball, but just pepper on as much damage as he can. Again, this is the other annoying thing now. So this is the opposite that we were talking about the trade thing with Snake. When Snake's down a stock, you're making trades, it feels so much worse, and you're the one pulling the grenades. So, sometimes you get afraid, you don't throw as many explosives out as you should. Where, in my opinion, I think with Snake, you really should you should stick to your game plan. You just have to modify your approach. But you shouldn't stop throwing, projectiles at that point.
Yeah, it's very stress-inducing because you don't want to commit to taking your own damage at that point, but also you're removing a lot of your kill options because of it.
Very much so.
It's very, very high risk to do that without any of those projectiles. But, he is a game up. He could take the time to slowly get there, and Clipboard's is saying something in English. I'm not sure what it is.
He's yelling at Red for not putting on his Bose noise-canceling earphones, sponsored by Bose.
If Bose would like to go ahead and sponsor this stream, as well as, I know Pepsi, you're not actually Pepsi, but if you can get Pepsi to sponsor us with Pepsi, we'd be grateful for the Pepsi sponsor.
And as we go into the ASMR portion of this Smash commentary,
we've reached that portion of the night where everybody's getting a little bit sleepy, maybe a bit frightful because it is October. The only thing that we need to fear is that the budget for this movie is a little bit too high, and we have fire and explosions literally everywhere. Like I said, occasionally watching Snake play is like watching the next Transformers film. You may think that you actually wanted to see it, but really, you never should have went.
So as we have Game 3 of Mario Versus, I actually was just about to say the producer for Transformers, but now I totally Michael Bay. That's what I was
gonna say if you've got Michael Bay, then
I can't believe I forgot.
No,
that
you wanted a good one.
That was so sad.
Don's trying so hard to look for the falling up air because at this point it definitely could true combo into fair over at the ledge. He's looking for it. He's gonna go for it.
Oh my God!
He still had his jump. Never ripped the jump he was looking for right there.
That was the people's forward air right there. That was my forward air, at least. That's what I wanted to see.
They're going to get the F tilt, going to box him back away.
So,
again, see, he's such a huge fan of that option there. Don has been seeing and just been playing around it.
yeah, you know, it's definitely one of those things that's it's a very good mix-up, but, you know, if you're doing it multiple times, like, it's easy enough to avoid. And, you know, it's nothing that's so, you know, kind of go back to, like, the 4D chess, you know, analogy. It's nothing so fast and quick that it commits Don to something where the red punishes off of it. It's just more of, you know, quirky read, I would say.
Yeah, and
that's
very
probably
good,
the best way to say
very
that.
good defensive reads coming from Don. Don throwing out the taunt, starting to feel himself. I will constantly steal this quote from, I believe it was Razzo who said it. If you use your same mix-ups over and over again, it is no longer a mix-up, it is a habit.
Yes.
If you think your best kill options are always going to work for you and you never change it up, you're just playing into the hands of somebody who has now figured it out, and that's why you usually get stuck at 2 and 2. Not that I'm calling shots at anybody, but you have to know how to layer. And he was looking for that early jump to go for that fair.
Oh
Don is tearing
Oh.
apart this defense right now. The Red looking for, I like the fact that he used the C4 after it being so long as a safety measure so he can land, because he noticed, it's like, all right, look, I'm not having a good time here. This time going for the down smash instead.
Oh my
I like
God.
it instead of going for the forward smash. You're trying to get something layered in, around it. Look for the back air maybe?
Yeah, I was just saying, Don is playing this very patiently, though. You know, now he is kind of at, you know, like the any move's going to kill kind of percent, but, you know, he still is playing it very patiently. He's just looking to rack on as much damage. You know, he might be able to get, you know, maybe some type of hard, maybe forward smash read on a landing or something to, you know, make it 3 stocks to 1. But at this point, he's not too worried about it if it doesn't happen like it does there.
Exactly. Finally getting the kill that will always work. Once you get plus 160, you can confirm into that there. I know that is a very well-known fact, but I love to share it for the new people who might not have seen it before.
And, you know, so I like how Don instantly switched gears once he had the fresh stop to try to get aggressive. You know, he's probably looking for that up smash and stuff like that. Although, unfortunately, Red's stage setup really just kind of yielded a lot of percent for him already. 67%. You know, Don was really looking for a bigger lead than this right now. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Okay, so the lead that you thought you were going to have is now deleted because the Red finding
of fortunes.
that perfect opportunity to take that stock out so early as
What
well.
a combo. I actually can't tell if he got stuck or if he threw a grenade up to get that final explosion.
Either which way, it happened so fast, and the fact that the Red now has a lead because of it, this is the best of 3, but finally going to find his way back in with the up smash. But this is the problem now. Now you have the Snake. Even though the Red is an aggressive player, you have...
Oh my God.
A mistake that worked out for you.
He Nikita'd his face.
I refuse to believe that that was intentional.
Point blank Nikita is scary.
Oh, does he have a jump?
Oh my God, makes it out. Oh, really good timing. Oh my God, by Don.
Yeah, Don just getting by, and the Red sitting at 30% here. And Don has to be very wary of where that C4 is, and it was directly below the platform.
Oh no. Oh my God, you hate to see it. Don didn't want to see it.
Oh my goodness.
The GG comes, dude. The Red had actually the nastiest combo. That instant kill. You know, that was such a good second stock, followed by a really, really unfortunate third stock.